welcome to day 11 of Vlogmas 2019. It's a bright but cold Wednesday morning here. It has been really busy this morning. The boys have been getting packed up to go to the show tomorrow, to leave the cow down in the barn. Some of the animals would have even been in the barn from yesterday, but ours is going down this morning. It's a Sheba cow, and Cameron will be staying with it from now till the end of the show tomorrow. So I think it's maybe after 4 before they can leave tomorrow. So this morning has been packing up picnic boxes and sleeping bags and chairs and clothes, and above all the strange things, the show uniform is white trousers and a white shirt with black shoes. I am not sure who for the life of me decided that white was the ideal colour to wear with animals. It looks beautiful when it's clean, but boy is it hard to clean when cows have decided to do their business. And unfortunately, when a cow hits the show ring and is nervous, cow poop is in the abundance. But I'm sure you don't want to know about that, but you understand what I'm saying about white trousers and keeping them clean. So I just have sat down with my cuppa. I want to say thank you to anybody that sent messages about me feeling under the weather. I do feel a bit better today. I still have a very heavy cold, but my nose isn't just running as much, so hopefully it's on the mend. So you'll just hear from me for another day and see what's going on, and hopefully I'll be back for a chat again then in the next couple of days. So while I'm sitting, I just decided I would finish off some items that I have for presents at Christmas, and the folk know about these, so it doesn't really matter. I'll start just with yesterday evening. I finished off sock number 1. I think I was about here when I was speaking to you, so I did the next 4, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, I was here, and I finished the toe and the remainder rows of the foot. It's just the rounded toe that I've done in this sock. I quite like it. It fits well, and it looks nice and neat. I'm not sure what the lighting and things on this recording is far from professional, but I hope you can see. So that's one sock finished, and before I set it down, I did cast on the second one, because if I don't cast on immediately, I always find it hard to go back and just start. So I like to do a couple of rows before I put it away, so I can work on it at my leisure today, which is good. So the items that I have knit for the 2 grandchildren, my 2 granddaughters and my daughter, are these hats. It is called the Baa-ble hat pattern, and it was a pattern for Shetland Wool, maybe did it a few years ago. Can't just remember. I should have went and got the pattern. I just can't remember the name of it, but it's BAA-BLE, and it's knit for the adult version. And when you buy the pattern, the writer then gives you instructions for how to downsize it to fit children. There's 2 sizes, and you obviously need to have the chart to work out the sheep placement before you can downsize. So this one here I knit in the pattern, the yarn the pattern called for, which was Jamieson and Smith. It's real Shetland wool, and it's Shetland Aran, and it's saying 2 to 2.2 worsted. 50 grams was 61 meters, and it called for 1 in the grey, silver grey, a tiny bit of the white, a tiny black for the sheep's face and legs, and then you need the 2 skeins of the chocolate brown. It comes in an array of colours, but that's the colours that were on the pattern, and that's the colours I chose. So I didn't have very much. That is what I had left out of the second skein. So I wouldn't have enough to knit another adult hat. I may possibly have enough to knit a child's hat to use it up. And there's lots of the black left, and that was what was left out of the grey. I did buy an extra skein hoping I could knit 2 hats, and then I miscalculated the brown for the base, and then there was nearly a half skein left of the cream. So yes, it was enjoyable. I really enjoyed knitting it. It was one of my first colour work projects, and it was a fun knit. This camera, yeah. So the sheepies are all in different directions. My daughter married a shepherd from one of the agricultural colleges, so he has sheep at home as well, so the sheep is in their blood. So that was one for my daughter, and then this is one for my little granddaughter. I didn't use the call for yarn. I wanted yarn with a little bit of wool in it, but I wanted it more wash worthy. So this one is a 75/25 Aran weight. It's Rico. It's called Creative Soft Wool, and it knit up quite well. The stitch definition obviously isn't going to be as good, and you know, blocking, it maybe didn't just blend as well as the 100% wool, but I think practical washing outweighs that. So that's little Toots's hat in the small size. And then this is for my older granddaughter, and it is in it has the green brim and just the blue and the white on the top. I love the crown decreases on this hat. It comes in really well in a nice swirl. It is quite boxy like that, which is good. I like it. So I have the pom-poms to put on these this morning. See if that's better. Yeah. Okay, so I have the pom-poms to put on these this morning. So I'm going to add a cream pom-pom to this hat, and I'm going to add a pink pom-pom to this one. It is actually a better match in real life here than that. It does blend quite well. And then I'm adding the brown pom-pom to this hat, and it's actually showing up black there, but it's a really good brown. So that's the hats. I have left long strings to finish in the tops and to put the pom-poms through with a little button into the inside. I sew on a button, and then the elastic goes through to the button. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. And then my granddaughter loves wearing her mummy's knitwear, so she wanted a scarf the same as her mum, so I knit this one. She likes it, so I'm just going to sew in the ends and give that to her, that she can wear it in this cold weather. So that's my plans for this morning. It'll probably take me up to near lunchtime to finish that. I'm going to finish my cuppa. This afternoon I probably work on my sock a little, and energy levels are 0, so I don't think I'll be doing very much more. But I will put in some footage of bits and pieces as they happen, and I'll show you the hats when they're finished, and I can pop in again later. So for now I will enjoy my coffee and I'll see everyone later on. Bye for now.